Okay, can I request Mr. Mudasir?
Yes, sir. Esteemed Joint Director, sir, Professor Rajesh P Khambayat, sir, and other dignitaries, Professor Mehrotra, sir, Pathak, sir, Ravi Chandaran, sir, Saurabh Prakash, sir. A very good morning to all of you. Before I name and mention the art and the literature of famous poets of Kashmir, I would like to give you a brief introduction about the Kashmiri language. So Kashmiri or Koshir, we call it Koshir, is a language from Dardic subgroup Indo-Aryan languages, which has been spoken by 7 million Kashmiri people, particularly in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So Kashmiri is the most prominent Dardic language. Its own established literary traditions. So dialects, we have two dialects over here in Kashmiri language. One is Kishtawari and other is Pogali. So Kishtawari is being classified as a dialect of Kashmiri language by the scholar, namely George Abraham Gerson. The other being Pogli, perhaps is a Western Pahari language which is being spoken outside the Kashmir in Ramban district. So writing system. So the Kashmiri writing system is, the script of the Kashmiri writing is Perso-Arabic. So in 2020, the Parliament of India has passed a bill making the Kashmiri language as the official language of Jammu and Kashmir, along with Dogri, Urdu, and English. So it's a big treat and a big thank you for that. And this is the reason that I'm being part of this International Mother Tongue Day. So Kashmir is also among the 22 recognized languages of India. Now, when I talk about the literature and contribution to the Kashmiri language, I must talk about some prominent Sufi saints or poets. Sheikhul Alam, Rahmatullahi Ala, we call him. So he is known with many names. He is called as Nundrishi. He is called as Nuruddin Nurani, Rahmatullahi Ala. He is also called as Alamdari Kashmir. He was a mystic poet. He was an Islamic preacher. His poetry has 4 to 6 lines each, and that evolve around the religious themes, that evolve around and that highlight the moral principles and often call for peace. He strived for Hindu-Muslim unity. He is credited with writing and explaining the Quranic verses in the Kashmiri language, which has become easy for the Kashmiri people to understand, the Quran in a Kashmiri language, which was very easy. So his poetry name is Shuk. He has also said, Suchun Vichan ki lastakalas. Suchun Vichan ki lastakalas. Suchu Vichan dilkis halaskun. So here he has said, the poet denotes that Almighty Allah doesn't look into the caste, creed, color, religion, or even the religious duty. Some are performing the religious duty. He doesn't look into the religious duty, what you say, what your language. He doesn't see the language, but what he sees into your heart, deep into your heart, what is there, the patience level. So that is the basic thing he has said. He has also said, Nafsi kudus ati ati. Nafsi kudus ati ati. Nafsi kudus pasheman. Nafsi kudus ati ati. Nafsi kudus pasheman. Nafsi chu madhus. Hangal seti. Nafs chu madhus. Hangal seti. Nafsi yemrut suivot la makam. So here he has said there are desires in people. Some are good, some are bad. So these desires are some are greedy. So but the one who actually controls and have patience over their desires are the ones who will reach to the pinnacles of success. So this is what he has said in his couplets. He is famous with many, but I would like to quote another mystic poet. Her name was Lalded. She was a Hindu mystic poet. She was a Hindu mystic poet, and she was the creator of mystic poetry called Vatsum, and she is known with many other names like Lalded, Lal Arifa, Laleshwari. So in Sanskrit, the word Vatsun means Vachum, means a word or a speech. It is because it has no particular pattern of versification of rhyme scheme. Her verses are the earliest composition of Kashmiri language and are important part of the modern history of Kashmiri literature. Some verses where he actually said that where from she got the attainment of or the self-realization or spiritual establishment. So she has said, Gorus Prisium Sasilite. Gorus Prisium Sasilite. Yasna kahnav tas kya nav. Gorus Prisium Sasilite. Yasna kahnav tas kya nav. Vanan thachis to lusus. Vanan thachis to lusus. Kihna mazai kyahta indrao. So here she has said, I asked my guru 1,000 times, what is the name of the one who cannot be named? I asked my guru, what is the name of the one who cannot be named? And asking again and again, I tried it by myself and something came out of nothing. So this is what she has said. Then there is another poet. Her name is Haba Khatun. You must have heard her name. She is called as the Nightingale of Kashmir. Her original name was Zuni, then how that name got changed, I'll tell you that. She was a Kashmiri Muslim poet and ascetic. Her poems and songs are about the loss and separation. She was in love. Actually, there is a story behind it. There was that last emperor of Kashmir. His name was Mughal. His name was Yusuf Shahi Chak. He was the last emperor of Kashmir, and he was passing through the jungle, and then he heard some voice, beautiful voice, touching his ear, and he was listening that. He fell in love with that girl. They both were in love, and they got married. But this doesn't last long, because the great Mughal emperor, the Akbar, got Yusuf Shahi Chak arrested and imprisoned him in Bihar, and then he never returned. But after this, Hawa Khatun became ascetic, and then she spent her rest of the life wandering and singing her songs. So her poems are about loss and separation. Some of her quotes are Vanidimai Arabalan. Vanidimai Arabalan Yar Kuni Milakna. Vanidimai Arabalan Yar Kuni Milakna. Vanidimai Arabalan Dubara Yara Milakna. Here she says, I'll seek you down wandering brooks, praying we must meet again. I look for you where the jasmine blow. Don't tell me we shall not meet again. So much of her poetry is related into the flora of Kashmiri descriptors like rivers, flowers, fruits, so streams that lend a truly paradisical quality of Kashmir and its beauty. Then the last one I would like to quote. There are many, but I took some of the famous and famous quotes and famous poets. So his name was Rasul Mir. He is actually accredited with the name of John Keats of Kashmir. He is the one who actually transformed this poetry from Sufism to Romanticism. So that's why he is called John Keats of Kashmir. So he has said, "Bitnoy durer chon zarai, bal marayo. Bitnoy durer chon zarai, bal marayo. Kyah karthotham, zar zarai bal marayo." So here he has said, this separation from you I too can no longer bear. I'll wither away young, I'll die surely. What I am to do here? You have made me this piteous. I'll wither away young, I'll die surely. In another couplet he has said, Rusul mir dolthan, hol hasai kol masa dal. Rusul mir dolthan, hol hasai kol masa dal. Bahaloluk masai, ki pyal bare bal marayo. So here he has said, you led Rasul Mir in astray. Now stay, let me pour you some cups of wine, where he said wine as knowledge, brewed from love sweat. I'll die surely. So thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mudasir.
Thank you so much.
Kashmir is very famous for its natural scenic beauty. In every movie we see at least few scenes from Kashmir, the valley. The valley is rich in its flora, people, the culture, the ice-capped mountain, and everyone loves Kashmir.
Thank you. Yes.
And
Yes,
you have talked many about the poems. So generally in any language, the actual feel comes only in the real language. When you
That's true.
translate, then the feel reduces.
Yes, true.
But still, we like to hear much from the Kashmir literature. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
वो देखने को मिली है असम से, जम्मू कश्मीर से मुदस्सिर बहुत अच्छा उन्होंने बोला, और जिस तरह से कवियों के और उनके जो सूफी वो सारी बातें बताई। तो सबसे पहले मैं ये बताना चाहूँगा कि ये मातृभाषा जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मातृभाषा दिवस है वो हम क्यों मनाते हैं।
आज बहुत अच्छा लगा कि हमारे डीवीईटी पार्टिसिपेंट ने अपनी भाषा में अपनी बात रखी, अपने विचार रखे, और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा ये पहली बार कि हमारा डीवीईटी पैन इंडिया प्रोग्राम है और इतनी सारी विविधताएं हैं, इतने सारे टैलेंटेड पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं हमारे, और इतने सारे कपलेट्स हमारे फ्रेंड फ्रॉम जम्मू एंड कश्मीर ने बताए, बहुत अच्छा लगा। आशा करते हैं कि आने वाले दिनों में इसी तरह हमारे कार्यक्रमों में आप सम्मिलित होते रहेंगे। हम भी कोशिश करेंगे कि अलग से आपके लिए एक स्पेशल प्रोग्राम हम डिजाइन करेंगे, भले ऑनलाइन या ऑफलाइन, जब भी आप भोपाल आएंगे तो, ताकि ये जो आपका टैलेंट है, ये जो आपका कल्चर है, इसको भी हम लोग आगे लाएं और एक दूसरे के साथ साझा करें। और मुझे लगता है एक बहुत अच्छा प्रयास रहेगा। इन्हीं बातों के साथ आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज आप हमारे साथ जुड़े।